voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus. Why can't you do that in front of people?
So what's going on? We are on our way to Kinston Drag Strip, Kinston, North Carolina. Glorious day. We got a break in the cold weather here in North Carolina. It's been like 75 and sunny all day, and they're opening the track for some Thursday night test and tune. So decided to throw my hat in the ring and see what old ZZZ-71, the turbo sleeper truck, can do. Been living with this turbo kit now for about 3 months. We've put about 3,000 miles on it. That is an accurate reading, 277,108 miles and counting. Driving this thing every single day. This truck, let's go over a rundown if you haven't watched any of the videos. It is a completely bone stock 5.3, Generation 3. It has a BTR Stage 3 truck cam in it and nothing else. It's got a billet 75mm turbo on top of it, backed by a stock 4L60, which I'm pretty sure that one of the previous owners at some point or another has rebuilt. I put a Corvette servo in it. That's it. It's got 60-pound injectors to support the boost, but stock fuel pump, stock fuel filter, stock fuel pressure regulator, stock fueling out the ass. That is the limiting factor. Like, if I up the fuel pump and up the, fuel pressure regulator, then I'm gonna want to turn the boost up, which is gonna grenade the transmission, and I gotta drive this thing every single day. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go there and see. Predictions for how this is gonna go? Well, as long as it holds together, I think it's got a mid 13-second pass in it, easy. We're gonna probably launch it in 4 high because now it kind of likes to break the tires loose. The only things I've done to prep for the track is I've dropped the spare tire and I've taken off the tailgate. Other than that, we're gonna let it ride and see what this thing does. Pump gas, street car, let's send it and see what happens. All right, I hope you can hear this whole bunch of noise going on because obviously, clearly, we have made it here. Kinston Drag Strip. About to make the first hit, and it looks like we're lining up against what appears to be like a 2017 brand new Silverado. So I feel like he doesn't understand that he's about to get his teeth kicked in by a 270,000 mile box of shit. Wish me luck. Just hope it keeps all the rods in it, and the trans in it, and everything else in it. All right, here we go. Come on, Silky Johnson. Let's give it to him. You don't even know. Oh, surprise! Oh, he thought he had something. Oh man. Slingshot. Engage. Woo! Man. Let's see. Still got oil pressure. This thing is a absolute turd out of the hole. It has 0 guts. It needs a converter. He's a trans. Insanely bad. As you can see behind me, it didn't work out so well for that brand new truck. Hey, what's the check engine light code for? I got my ass stomped out by a 270,000 mile 18-year-old piece of junk, 19-year-old piece of junk. Thanks, man. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Not bad. 1397 at 103. So there you go. We went from a 15.4 to a 13.9. That's a 1.5 second reduction by adding a turbo kit on 9 pounds with no other changes. Not bad. Okay. First pass in the books, no takebacks, 13.97 at 103 miles an hour. 2.3 to the 60 foot. It was kind of trash, but we're gonna see if we can improve upon that. I'm gonna try and launch this time in just 2-wheel drive because I don't think it needs the extra traction down low. I think 4-wheel drive might be hurting a little bit, so we'll see. If this doesn't improve it, maybe I'll add a pound of boost. Or maybe I'll add a pound of boost now and leave in 2-wheel drive. Yeah, who knows? We'll see how this shapes up. Here we go.
Put the chicken grease down on there so you should get a little bit more traction.
I'm gonna do a burnout. Turn really made no difference in the amount of boost the thing made. I don't know if it was faster or not. We'll see. Temperatures look good. Ooh, trans temp 194. We're gonna let that cool down just a little while. But we still got oil pressure. All good in the hood. If this was any kind of an improvement whatsoever, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it one full turn on the boost controller and we'll send it one more time. We'll probably call that a night. Again, we've already mounted improvement, so there's not a huge point in just beating on this thing the whole time. Again, I have to drive this thing to work eventually, right? Thanks, man. Survey says 1384 at 105. Again with the 2360 foot. So either that little turn up and boost or using two-wheel drive, it liked it. The crappy part is I got my ass kicked by a Chrysler Crossfire on that pass. Like, nobody ever Crossfire? Are you shitting me? Ugh. Anyway, let's let this thing cool down. Let's turn it up a bit. Oh, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, man. Swing by the house. I'll be home all day tomorrow.
How do y'all not have more subscribers on YouTube?
We're getting there, dude.
How'd you get this thing to run a while ago?
I got it at 1385. I turned it up just a little bit. We'll see.
Good luck.
Yeah, man, thanks. All right, round 3 is about to go down right now. It is a Jeep. I hope that's an SRT8 and not a Trackhawk, but we'll see. I'm gonna ask him to give me the hit. Like it's gonna make any bit of a difference. All right, Jeep SRT8, I get the move. And we have the boost. Hopefully not too much. Give me the hit, you cheating bastard! Oh, I'm coming! Woo! Yo, the brakes on this thing are garbage. That was an improvement, man. Oh, if he would have gave me the hit, I would have got him. Damn. That was a good one. That one felt good. That was a solid 9 pounds beginning to end. You heard it tag the limiter a little bit there on the 1-2 shift. Oil pressure's good. Trans temperature's good. The check engine oil level light is on, but we got 4,000 miles on this thing since we did the oil change, so it could probably use a little bit of oil. Not a big deal. Oh, that was fun. Damn. I would have loved to beat up on a brand new SRT8 Jeep. Jump me. 2 high is a moneymaker. We'll start launching this thing at 4 high when we need. Thanks, buddy. Ooh! Ooh!
I heard the turbo, and I was like, oh shit.
You took off, I was like, you cheating mother.
I heard that turbo, I was like, oh hell no.
Thanks, man. Oh man, I got caught. He was gonna give me the hit, and then he heard the turbo spooling on the line, and then he jumped me. He left me sitting there. If I knew he was gonna jump me like that, I wouldn't have given him a half a second reaction time. 1353 at 107 miles an hour. Dude, I didn't look at the air fuel ratio on that. Probably should have looked at that, but whatever. We'll leave it alone. We'll check it on the way home. That was fun. That was a good one. 13.5. That is a full, call it what it is, 2-second improvement. with 9 pounds of boost over the previous NA setup. I'm not gonna push my luck any further today. We're gonna call that one a wrap. That was pretty good. I'll take that. Okay, so let's recap. Great night of racing. Any night that you can spend at the track, you still have oil pressure at the end of the evening or the end of the day, is like, that's always a good time. This thing is not a barn burner, like 13.5 at 107. Yeah, you know what, guys, I get it. There's gonna be a bunch of people in the comments saying, so-and-so did this, Sloppy Mechanics did this, Cletus did this, but you know what? This isn't that channel. Guys, here's the difference between me and them. This is my daily driver. I drive this thing every single day. So there is a sense of self-preservation when you're making changes and adjustments. Remember, we're talking a stock 4L60 transmission and converter and all that. Like, I'm not cranking this thing up and I'm gonna leave the guts on the track. I would be asked out of being able to get myself to work. Not really, I had the C10 to drive, but that's not what this project is about. We're about keeping it completely real, and I'm trying to show you guys real world relevancy here as to like what you can do at home. So 13.5 at 107 miles an hour doesn't seem crazy fast. 13.5, it's respectable, especially for a truck that has almost 300,000 miles on it and it costs like pennies. Like, you can pull money out of your couch cushions and build this truck. But 107 miles an hour, that indicates a lot of potential. That's a 12-second mile an hour, according to Ricer Map. Look, the guy that I ran at the end there, that was a 2018 Jeep SRT8. And outside of jumping me off the hit, because he was supposed to give me the hit, but when he heard the turbo, he said, nah, I ain't doing that. Like, I was on his ass. From a 60 roll, that would be a completely different race altogether. The 2.360 foot is killing this thing's ET. It was consistent 2.3 to 60 foot every single time because stock converter, stock trans, and we're pulling a whole bunch of timing out of it to keep the torque down to prevent us from grenading that thing. So all in all, learned a lot and see a lot of potential in this thing. What am I gonna do next? Well, two things. One, I'm gonna weld up the spider gears in the differential. This thing does one wheel burnouts, and that is the lamest thing ever. One wheel peel has not been cool since I was in high school. It was a long time ago, before Logan was even born. And then the other thing is, I'm gonna finally start really taking seriously to swap the transmission, to put a 4L80 in this thing. I have the trans, I need a converter, and I need to get a drive shaft and like pick up the little small miscellaneous parts. So I'm gonna take a good hard look at that and get that ball rolling. And then we can really let this thing eat and see what it's gonna do. Anyway, that's it. It's late at night, I'm almost home. I'm gonna end it right here with that one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. Head to clapped.com/store and pick up some stickers. We need some money, seriously. I gotta put a transmission in this thing, guys. I appreciate it. Later.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I'll do you in the bottom while you're drinking sangria.